Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dr. Kevin. I'm here with my good friend Bob, Bob the Skeleton. We use Bob around here to basically help people understand what it looks like on the inside of a human being. Today's topic though is posture. Why does posture matter, and when we're looking at our loved ones, especially our kids, what should we be looking for? Well, when we look at Bob here, the first thing you want to look for is how Bob's head sits on his neck. So what I'd have you do is have your son or your daughter go ahead and stand up and just wear like a light-fitting t-shirt on and maybe some shorts or sweatpants or something. And then have them just march in place, close their eyes, and just kind of relax their body, get all loose. And then when they feel, with their eyes closed, where they feel like they have equal weight on both feet, just stand still. And then what you'll do is you stand right behind them, and I want you to look at where their ears actually attached to their head. Not their earlobes, because you can have one earlobe a little longer than the other, but where the ears connect to the head should be straight across. If it's not, Bob's head's not going to be sitting on his neck properly. Okay? Secondly, I want you to look at the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders. So you put your hands right on your son or daughter's shoulders and follow them straight across. They should be perfectly level as well. What we're seeing a lot now is these kids with these crazy heavy backpacks. And so they're throwing a backpack over one shoulder. Well, what's going to happen to that shoulder? Is it going to go down or is it going to go up? It's going to go up to support the weight of that backpack. And they wear it on the same shoulder day in, day out, from second grade, third grade, fourth grade, all the way through high school, and even into college. They're carrying these crazy heavy backpacks. Well, that is the developmental time at which the spine is growing. If you're constantly loading one half of the spine with a big heavy backpack, it's going to throw a thoracic scoliosis or a mid-back curvature into the spine. Well, besides the devastating effect of the postures that look like this, you also have inside here heart and lungs, heart being the most electrical organ next to the brain. If you have pressure on those nerves that control your heart and lungs, there likely could be malfunctions in those organs. Well, no, my kid wears his backpack over both shoulders all the time, you try to tell me. Well, my daughter does too. She's a little 105-pound soaking wet, 5-foot-nothing grade 8er, and what she's starting to develop is a bit of a sway back, because these backpacks could weigh 40 pounds. So you got this little teenager, 13, 14, 15-year-old teenager, and all of a sudden now her posture's coming back here, and you're starting to see these sway back postures. Or because there's so much pressure in the spine, one hip might come higher or lower than the other. So when you're checking your son or daughter out, put your hands down on these bones and look for this to be level as well. That should be level straight across. If it's not, maybe your son or daughter is developing a lower back or lumbar scoliosis, also, which isn't good. In one of our previous episodes, we talked about scoliosis and the damaging effects of having the spine go from straight to having a good curvature. Also, the same thought process goes on the sideways posture. The ear should be lined up perfectly with the shoulder. I would challenge you very hard to find anybody that has that. With all the iPods, iPads, computers, everybody's heads forward to the shoulder, which gives them that rounded shoulder posture, puts a big hump on their back from the increased fat that has to get laid down there to protect the skin. And then you lose that curvature, or they throw it forward, and we see people walking around with postures like this. If you don't want this look to be your son or daughter, have them come in. First of all, you do the posture check. We'll recheck the posture check, and we'll see what we can do to prevent those kind of things and make some changes in the strength, right side, left side, forward, back in their bodies to help support those backpacks, because those backpacks aren't going away. I know I've tried to make my kids take roller bags. They're not having it. So we've got to come up with a plan B. We've got to do something to reverse the damaging effect of those backpacks, and we'll figure that out for you. Tip for the day, keep strong, keep stretched. Come into the Bellevue Pain Institute, and I'll show you what I mean. This is Dr. Kevin signing off. Live large in any age.